a mystical bond between man and machine. It's a mystical bond.
Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you tonight with another quick pickup review. I got a hold of this guy and I couldn't be happier. Failed a lot there the other day, but persistence pays off, and we actually got this guy on the turntable now. Pause and scan here for those still looking. In my collection, this is 7 of 8 of the Velocitron Speedia 500 collection. I short call it VS 500 and leave it at that. And just really like that. And in earlier videos, I was saying that the instructions should be up here. It should actually be the steps. Like the old G1 stuff had 4 steps going from vehicle to bot mode. That would have been a nice touch, but that's a nice product shot there. All that said and done, let's get this guy open and see how cool it really is. Thank you again to all those who have subscribed to the channel. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again for watching. And on this episode of what comes in the box, we do have the instructions. The figure also comes in vehicle mode, all nice in the heart of Cybertron for 2022. And same thing with those weapons, looking more pink than actual red. Let's get this guy freed from his cardboard origami prison and see how cool it really is. And a quick look at those instructions I was mentioning earlier. It unfurls in a great big way here. And once you get it like this in the set 3, it unfolds the rest of the way in half. And you can see the truck and where each piece and component needs to go. You've seen all this before with Legacy Laser Optimus Prime, and it's a big old sheet of instructions. So any of those that are familiar with that, with the laser, will know how this guy transforms into that really pretty truck. Here's a look at the Energon X that I will be pretty much doing this and stowing away in that trailer. And the Laser Prime sword, I really do like this sword and looks amazing. So let's take a closer look at that vehicle mode. Just really do love the little bits of teal there, the laser rod pinkish windows, the chrome on the wheels all the way throughout. That's really, really nice. I wish they'd used some right here on the fuel tanks. This looks excellent in person. Wish they'd stop skimping on the brake lights. I can add those back later. And then there's that stuff there and some teal on the side. Just looks really, really good. And who is that guy based off of? Let's get that guy on the turntable with him. And while it's not FIRETRUCK 911 Optimus Prime, it was never meant to be, but I love that they took a clone of him and Car Robots, or the Robots in the Skies. They say 2000. I think it was actually like 2001, and then 9/11 happened, and then they couldn't say certain words there on the air for a little bit. But here's a look at the back sides, and you can see this is a lighter color than the black there, and all the little details. There's silver, and then you got red back over here. And I really do like both of these. I think this is really, really awesome. So, and that would not be a bad one to do next for Legacy. We need a fire convoy and or Optimus Prime from the 2000 line. All the same, let's get the rest of the team out here, actually the people that he's up against. And there's Scourge with the 6 others all on the turntable there, looking pretty magnificent together, I gotta say. I like the way that this turned out thus far. Gotta get Road Hauler as the last one, but he'll come a little bit later and we'll get him on with the whole Autobot team. And this is the one guy stirring it up, making it rough for them to finish the race while Cosmos is announcing. And boy, this was a crazy summer of releases there. Just there was nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom, here it is, guys. Take it. And I just really didn't like the way they did the pre-orders, but I like having this team here on the thing. Lacking only one very constructed green looking road hauler will be coming up in the near future, I'm hoping. And anyway, there they are. So let's get him converted into robot mode and take a look at him there. thanks again for watching. And here's a look at the base standoff I've got on the platform, just to kind of give you a little 360 of the whole deal there. See how they compare out with each other. This is not what it's all about here. So let's get this guy's off the platform and the other one on the table there. And this guy's so cocky, he's going to show his backside before he shows his front side. So let's get this guy around the turntable, looking at the teal and the prettiness there. And this guy exudes cockiness of a evil prime. So I think this looks really, really, really great. Love the teal there on the face and the other awesome details. I love that he's got some red light pipe in there to make those eyes just really, really pop. Just gets pulled off way much better than his counterpart. The teal on the windows with that sparkly, you know, clear plastic so you can see the matrix in there. And then speaking of the matrix, let's just go ahead and open that up and let you see the evil matrix. While it's kind of just one color like the other stuff that shouldn't be popping up right here, I'm going to go back and put a marker to this and make it all black like it is on the back of the box. But there's that detail, and just looks really magnificent in hand, going all the way down his leg here. And the teal there pops back through. It just looks really, really great. And wow, I think he just really does that better than his counterpart. Speaking of which, not really counterpart, but definitely the mold mate. I really do think the black looks better than the red in this case. And the head is so tight on this one, it can't get any kind of wibbly wobbly. But this guy, as I can demonstrate right here on camera, he can look way down. And then if you pop that up, you can look up some more. I'm going to try to shave off just a little bit off the back side there so that it doesn't get in the way and get the upper head look movement. But I've always been partial to this figure as Scourge. I mean, this thing looks really, really good. He was a nemesis in the Cars 2000, the Robots in Disguise 2001 line. And that just kind of is the other thing right here on the box. It says Robots in Disguise 2000. It was actually 2001. It was released in America. It was Car Robots in Japan. So anyway, and it was not the best dub, but I mean, still a fun watch if you're into that kind of thing. And I did watch most of the episodes in Japanese whenever, right before Robots in Disguise come out, and then it translated to English, and I was just like holding my head in my ears most of the time because it was just like, okay, it was way cooler when it was Japanese. Okay, let's get the other, you know, Velocitron folks on here, and I guess the 6 of them waiting on Road Hauler to get in here. They got their hands full fighting this guy on the turntable there, and boy, she's just looking a little weebly wobbly weebly. I just really do like the way this set looks together, and we'll have a nice spot on my shelf downstairs with the rest of it. He just exudes his cockiness and is ready to take them all out with those big shoulder cannons. And I'm going to do an update video with it, with the black filled in the proper places. That's my only gripe with the robot mode, is how when the shoulder pieces are closed, that these bits that are the reddish pinkish should be black like the back of the box shows. But still, it's a very outstanding piece. Good nemesis for them to go up against. I actually like the clothes look better with the teal pop in there than I do actually with that open. And I just really wish that the shoulder rocket launching things had articulation like the original Scourge did. That way you could get some better sword poses. With all that said and done, just want to show off also the upside down G2 Decepticon symbols for him. It's basically the same one that's on Road Rocket, but it's upside down and it's painted silver. Looks really, really awesome here. Kind of makes me wonder if they're going to do a Ruination set eventually, or will Wave 2 be the Ruination set? if they're bringing in some of the car robots. I don't know. We'll see. Let's get this guy in one more pose and some final thoughts. Some final thoughts on this guy. I really do love the coloration of this as Scourge better than I like the Legacy Laser Optimus Prime figure. I love that sword. It looks really great. Like the way that the windows look there, and they even managed to get a couple of details there on the top that they didn't on the original. And they just left it unpainted on the original. And the silver smokestacks. I kind of feel like this should have been the movieverse version, you know, of Optimus Prime, but with Optimus Prime colors. I liked the big stuff on the shoulders, and you know, thought that would be the simplest, you know, connection point there, but it wasn't the way they went with it. For the Velocitron set, they got their Nemesis now, and this Nemesis is an excellent Nemesis in the car Robots in Disguise 2000 universe Scourge. Not to get confused with the Scourge from the 86 movie. It's not the same character. This guy is just a clone of Optimus, pretty evil, pretty devious, and run around and be menacing to everybody. Speaking of menacing, got another big black tanker truck, or tractor trailer truck I'm going to show off in the next review, hopefully. And I'm going to do the first two parts because I don't have all the other pieces for the third part. So the third part will come later when I get the other Stunticons. But I really do like the bad guy for this Velocitron set. Highly recommend. It's a sturdy box, should be the way that they should move forward with it from here on. And you guys have a great week out there. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, help my channel continue to grow. And thank you all to those who have subscribed. This is 7 of 8 pieces. This is the Robots in Disguise 2000 universe Scourge. Highly recommend. Get out there to your Walmarts, look. And thanks again for watching my channel. Till all are one.